Instagram verification has always been a coveted status symbol reserved for celebrities and those with deeper pockets. So did you know that this is no longer the case? Now, since February 2023, this verification badge, once an almost impossible to get, everyday user can actually get it. Basically, it means that even the normal everyday user does have access to it. Now, the big question is if it's worth the cost and effort. Now, this service, initially available in select regions, became accessible in South Africa, prompting renowned social media expert Magriet Groenewald to give it a try. Magriet now joins us virtually to share her experience with us. A very good morning to you, Magriet. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning, and excited to tell you a little bit more about Instagram verification and the benefits.
We're even excited to hear more about it. So, first of all, what motivated you to explore the new Meta verified subscription bundle? I mean, what was the process like for you to get your Instagram account verified under this new model?
So we all know Instagram verification is basically a status symbol. And when they said, there's paid verification, I jumped in on it because I've helped some celebrities in South Africa to get verified the old way. And it was really, really hard. So now that you do get paid verification, I thought let's give it a try because it is so important in my work as well. And with the work I do with important figures that people know who is the owner of this account and whether it's a spam account or not. So basically, it's not a very difficult process. You just go into your privacy and security settings, and then you go to Meta Verified. Now, here's the thing, they verify your account against your ID and your profile picture. And currently, that's only available for people and not for businesses, but they are busy rolling out. But here's the thing, you have to pay for it. So it costs about $15 a month. And for me, it really is worth it because we see all these scams. And I really want to know when someone impersonates my account and asks people for money, if it's not the verified account, then they should know that is actually not me.
And you've mentioned that you've previously helped local celebrities to get verified and that it was challenging. Can you elaborate on how the verification process has changed since Instagram started selling the verification badge?
So basically the process is more or less the same,
okay.
But now you just need to be the authentic actual person. Whereas in the past, what we found is you can be a celebrity, and especially in South Africa, I really struggled with some celebrities. They had their own TV shows, they were in publications on the front paper, and then Instagram would simply say, you're not noteworthy, but they never said, what does noteworthy mean? So there wasn't a really good way to know when am I important enough to get my account verified. Whereas now, if they can verify that you are the actual person, so it's no longer about being important or noteworthy, rather than authenticating this is the person. So if they can now say, okay, we scan your ID, your profile picture must match the picture on your ID. And I have to tell you, I had an issue with that because my ID picture is from way back when, but eventually we got my profile picture verified against my ID. And then you just pay your monthly subscription for the blue tick. When you stop paying, you lose the blue tick.
Gosh, imagine being told I'm not noteworthy. Oof. Anyway, you outlined both the pros and the cons of paying for Instagram verification. Do you think the benefits of verification justify the monthly fee of about 239 Rand, approximately $15 for the average Instagram user?
Well, if we think about what is the most important thing for you to sell, that is trust. There is nothing more important in business than trust. So for me, definitely paying that $15 to show people that this is the trusted account. And I have to tell you, especially in this online world where there is just scams every single day, people are bombarded by messenger scams, by Instagram DM scams, email scams. So for me, it is absolutely worth it. I'm just a little bit concerned about what if scamsters also get themselves verified. So those are things that we must still see as it plays out. So definitely I say it is worth it. It's worth it for any person who uses social media to build their brand and their business. They should really look into this.
And speaking of scams, I've heard that there's now people who sort of copy or superimpose the verification badge or the tick next to their names to make it look legit. Have you heard anything of the sort?
You see, that is the thing with these scamsters. They always find a way through the system.
Yeah.
So for me, I do a lot of education. I tell people, look, go and do research, go through the profile, because you can instantly see if this is an actual account or not. But we sort of, and especially our South Africans, we trust everyone and we think everyone has got such a good heart. And that is really not the case online. So it's very, very important to, when we are online, and that is why I tell business owners, have an active Instagram, have active Facebook, so people can actually go there and see there's real people commenting on your account, because it's so easy to spot a scam account if we just take like 1 minute to look into it.
And there's also sentiment among some influencers that buying the blue tick actually undermines the prestige that came with earning it the old-fashioned way. So do you think this move by Instagram devalues the verification status, or is it merely leveling the playing field?
So it's sort of both. So
Okay.
I made a post about this and I said, well, it is basically unfair to people who worked really, really hard to get this blue tick authentically. But what you have to remember, they are never going to pay for it in future as well. Whereas if you didn't get authentically, you're always going to pay for it. But I think, and we will still wait and see, Instagram should roll out something where you've got different color ticks. For instance, my verification, I'm paying for it. And I think it would just be fair if Instagram came out and said, okay, this color, maybe a pink, that is a paid for, but we verify the authenticity of this person. Versus this color, this person got it because they are pretty important and they got it authentically. So I am sure they're working on that, but we will have to wait and see.
All right, Magriet, lovely chatting to you. Thank you so much for sharing your sentiments with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was renowned social media expert Magriet Groenewald speaking to us about the Instagram verification for everyday users.